all I wanted to do was sit at the beach that you can't even see and fucking relax. But these fucking teenagers, there's one kid who keeps just driving around in circles. Like, he's literally just driving around in circles. I don't know if you could fucking see him. He's been doing it for like 20 minutes. And they keep screaming and yelling. And all I want to do is just sit by the water and relax, man.
You missed her trying to bite the water before she started drinking it.
Oh.
Hi. My half head of bedhead.
I just got one eyeball. That's all I got. So this morning we had class online at 9, and it was just our morning class. And then we were talking to the afternoon teacher, and she said, you're trying to convince her to not have class here at school and to go to just do it online. But the teacher said she'll think about it, and she thought about it until like 11:30, and you're supposed to be here at 12. So like I was saying, I don't even know if you can hear me, but we at 11:30 the teacher in our afternoon said, hey, come into class, we're gonna actually have class in school. And I live 45 minutes away, and I was not dressed to go to school. So, we're supposed to be there at 12. I still had to get ready and get in the car, which is 45 to 30 minutes away, depending on which way I go. So, I'm getting dressed, and I finally get there at like 12:15. And it was between 12:15 and 12:30. And we sit down, and I asked where the teacher is, and they're like, oh, she's in her office. And I'm like, okay, well, that's normal for us, whatever. So we start bitching and complaining because she never comes to class on time. She's always like an hour, like 30 to an hour minutes late every single day. And then when we go on breaks, which we usually have 4 a day, the 15 minutes breaks end up being 30 to 45 minutes because she just doesn't come back until 30 to 45 minutes. But today, we were sitting in class. Some people have been there since 12. Some people have been there since 9 a.m. because they didn't get the message that we were supposed to stay home. So, at 12:15, I got there. I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. When the teacher didn't get up there until like 2:15. So we sat in that classroom for 2 hours. 2 hours waiting for the teacher to come and teach us and give us our test. Now, we were all gonna leave, but if you leave early and it's test day, you get 10% immediately taken off, which it doesn't matter because I failed the test that we took anyways. I think I got like a fucking 60%. But, so nobody left. But we had enough time to go all the way from our school to like 20 minutes away to go get food, wait for food, and then come back 20 minutes later. So that's like what, an hour of going to pick up food for everyone, and she still wasn't back. She literally was not in the classroom for 2 hours. 2 hours and 50 minutes technically, as we were waiting for her and waiting for her and waiting for her. And when she comes in, she's a fucking bitch and she's angry. And I don't know why she's so angry, because we're the ones who should be angry since we sat there for freaking 2 hours waiting for her to come back. So she sits down and she's angry and she's huffing and she's puffing and she's mad. And one of the students, so at this point, a couple of the students have been there since like 6:30 this morning. And at 11, we were asking her, are we coming in? Are we staying home? Whatever. And one of the students that was there walked down to the teacher and asked her, well, are we staying? Are we going? Can you just put the test online? Can we take it at home? Or are we coming in? And she goes, well, I haven't even made the test yet. This test is supposed to be taken at noon, and at 11 o'clock, she didn't have the test ready yet. She didn't even think about making it yet. She didn't even touch the test yet. She never made it. So now we were and then like, so the teacher had a bunch of appointments and interviews and stuff like that in the middle of our school day. So every day that week, she's had an appointment for the next school year at 1 p.m. Why? If you're a teacher and we have our lunch from 11 to noon, why would you have appointments to interview new students at 1 when that's when we're supposed to be studying? Also, why would you have a mandatory meeting at 1 or 1:30, I don't know when the fuck it was, when you have a class that you're supposed to be teaching? That doesn't even make any sense. That makes no sense. None. Does that make sense to you? I don't think it made sense to me. It's just, and then like, she was pissy and we were bitching, and I think she heard us bitching is why she was pissy, because she walked, as we were bitching in class, waiting for 2 hours for a teacher, I think she was outside the door listening to us bitch for a couple minutes, and she came in pissy. And then also, after we take the test, we were supposed to go to the computer lab, and we went to the computer lab, but we couldn't close the door because the door was like locked, and if you close the door, the people that was trying to come into the computer lab couldn't open the door, so we had to leave it open. And then she could hear us bitching while we were in there too, because we were still bitching, because we were pissed, and she was pissed. It's just, everyone was pissed. Everyone was extremely, extremely pissed. So after everyone got done with the grading, we went back into class and started grading our test, and I missed. I don't know if it was because I was pissed. I don't know if it was just because she did it in a rush. I don't know, but I missed fucking like 20. I got 27 out of 42, which was like 68%, which I guess isn't technically bad because I need a 70 to pass. Okay, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. Or do you need an 80 to pass? I don't remember, but I failed that test, and the slowest test taker the slowest test taker of our whole class, who always is the last one to turn her test, she was the second one to turn her test because she was so pissed she was just circling shit. All of the slow, like usually for our whole class to take a whole test, I think it takes like an hour and a half for everyone to finish their test. It literally took us 15 minutes for the whole class to take the test because we were so over it, and we just fucking wanted to go home, and we couldn't go home, so we just answer questions quickly so we could get this the fuck over with. It was bad. It was all bad. my shower cap came back. What are you doing? Are you gonna help me with my shower? No? Usually he goes in there and checks it for me before I go in. Checking the water, making sure it's not too hot. Is it good, Houdini? Must be. Look at this cute present I got. It's Tiki. And you can put like a little... It is so cute. I absolutely love it. I also got Kiki. Come on. I also got Kiki's earrings. And I don't these are really heavy. I don't understand why the hole's in the bottom. But, you know, and then I got cute little yellow ones because I have only yellow clothing. I think it's so cute. Why is this not focusing?